seconds. Okay, there we go. Hi, everyone.
Hey, New York.
Hi, guys. Welcome to our video. We're going to just wait for a few more people to join in at 7:01. And then we're going to do our introduction. So we're going to give people a couple of seconds. We had a little quick error real quick, so we had to start a new video. So we apologize if you see an old video and then it came down. But we're going to get started in like a few seconds here.
All right.
So 7:00. And please let us know if you can hear us well. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hi.
Hey, New York.
Hello. All right, we're going to give it a couple of minutes, 7:03, and we will get started. All right, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining our video. Thank you for joining. We hope that as you watch, you'll be beneficial to all of you that are watching. And go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and share with your family. Share with your friends, your best friends, whoever. Share it. Just go ahead and share. Press share. All right. Yeah. Wish I had some music in the background. All right, guys, it's 7:03. All right, we're gonna get started. So tonight we have an awesome. It's been a while. You guys haven't seen me. I know I've been a little quiet, but I'm back today with a great co-host tonight. Her name is Sabrina. She'll introduce herself in a couple seconds. But tonight we're going to be talking about Seamoss and the benefits of Seamoss. So actually, you know what? Go ahead, Sabrina. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, New York. So I'm Sabrina from Seamoss, New York, and I'm really excited about this live today. Thank you all for joining. I'm from Brooklyn, and I love Seamoss and health and wellness. And today we are going to shed some light on the benefits of Seamoss as well as my line. And I'm super excited. How you guys doing?
How you doing? All right, guys. Some of you guys know me. Some of you guys don't. My name is Dr. K from True Vine Wellness. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and basically what I do, I help others basically overcome their ailments through alternative approaches. So nutrition, diet, lifestyle modification, herbs, things like that. So we're gonna get started, and tonight we're starting our series called Let's Talk Seamoss. So tonight we're going to be focusing on mucus and inflammation. So, I mean, lately it's been a craze about Seamoss, like since the pandemic. Like, what's that about?
Well, Seamoss, aka Irish moss, scientifically known as Chondrus crispus, is a seaweed. It's a sea plant. It's a sea vegetable that's found in the ocean, attached to rocks, in which it gets its minerals. It's been around for centuries all around the world for both nutritional and medicinal purposes. Seamoss has 92 minerals of the 102 minerals our body needs. How great is that?
That's awesome. I mean, who wouldn't want to have something like that? It's almost like a superfood.
It is a superfood. It's a super plant, and it's definitely a staple for our bodies.
Yep. So, I mean, have any one of you guys heard of Seamoss? I mean, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. Let us know if you've heard of Seamoss. I mean, Seamoss is actually well known among the Caribbean community. You won't really hear it otherwise. I mean, it started where the Irish actually, back in the 1800s, they used this as food during the famine. So that's how it became popular. And, it's also known among the Caribbean community to, has a bodybuilder. It's used for libido.
Strong back.
Strong back. Strong back. So to help the men, to help the women as well. So it's mainly used for that, but it has so many other benefits besides that. So you want to go ahead and tell the audience like what it's
Dr. Sebi, the late Dr. Sebi, who was a Honduran herbalist, he actually suffered from asthma, impotence, obesity, and diabetes. And when medication failed, he turned to natural vegetation, which Seamoss is on the list. It's really a mucus inflammation buster for our bodies. And the root of issues that we have in our bodies is from mucus and inflammation.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. And for those of you who don't know, inflammation is usually the bedrock. It's the foundation of a lot of diseases out there. So when you think about, digestive issues, respiratory issues, when you think about cancers, all these things, the underlying issue is inflammation. And inflammation is a certain kind of process that when the cells are broken down, and the tissues are broken down, they release a chemical like prostaglandins. I don't know if you guys heard of that, or like histamine, which actually create allergy reactions as well. So when that happens, there's a breakdown in the tissue and it releases these chemicals and it creates like a swelling, right? So if you have something like a swelling in your skin, that's what's happening. And sometimes this swelling is happening in the cells, right? You don't know what's going on. So it's because of the breakdown. And the reason why some of these tissues and cells are broken down is due to the toxicity in the environment, bacteria, viruses, just so many other things that can impose on our body and inflict our body. And also, Seamoss is known as a prebiotic, so it's good for digestive issues.
Yes, it is. It's great for digestive issues, the inflammation. Everything starts in our gut. And to live a healthy lifestyle, we have to maintain a healthy gut, which means eating alkaline foods, probiotic, prebiotics, Seamoss.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to focus on Seamoss, and Seamoss is very alkaline into the body. When the body is too acidic, that's where disease live in that kind of environment. So when you make it more alkaline, disease cannot live in that environment. So Seamoss actually helps keep the body alkaline. You want to tell some of the folks like what it contains, like some of the benefits of Seamoss?
Well, first of all, it became very popular during the start of this pandemic. Why? Because it's a mucus buster. Now, Seamoss contains potassium chloride, omega-3s, and chlorophyll, which are the main ingredients for mucus busters. So it's an excellent, removes phlegm, colds, you have allergies, sinuses. It bursts the mucus in our respiratory and lymphatic system, which is great because it can be used as a preventative method for mucus. And what we know, the coronavirus starts with mucus.
A lot of mucus build up, and a lot of people who have died because of the pandemic, COVID-19. And by the way, guys, before we go any further, we're not saying Seamoss is a treatment for anything. We're not saying it's a cure-all. That's not what we're saying. We're just here to basically share some information, the benefits of Seamoss and why everyone should be taking it. Just on a daily basis, a daily regimen. And we'll give you some ideas of how you can implement that. Sabrina will talk about how can you implement Seamoss into your daily lifestyle. So she was saying that, Seamoss contains chlorophyll. Chlorophyll actually is what gives plants its green color. So when you see Seamoss in its original state before it's processed, before it's soaked and all that, it's maybe some of it may be green, some of it may be a little bit red. And chlorophyll actually it builds the blood and it oxygenates the blood, and it's actually used and known as like an anti-inflammatory. It's known as basically to eradicate a lot of things that happens in our body. So it's actually, chlorophyll is also known as a natural deodorant. So if you're having some body odor issues, you can start taking some Seamoss, and it will support that process. And then you have potassium chloride that it contains, and potassium chloride is actually known as electrolyte. So it maintains hydration. So some of you who do not know Seamoss, actually, I wish we had a spoon. We could have shown you how it's basically really is moisture, the consistency of it. And so basically it actually can remind you of maintaining the hydration. So because of the potassium chloride and other nutrients in there, it helps maintain hydration and such things like that. So also omega-3 fatty acids, now it's basically an anti-inflammatory. and it's good for the bones. It's good for circulation.
Right.
It's good for your eye health, immune health, heart health. So this thing is a powerhouse. This sea moss is it contains
It's
a lot of
amazing.
things.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with CMOS, you know what you're getting.
Hmm.
So you go to the doctor and you get diagnosed, or they tell you you have to be placed on this medication or whatever. We don't know what they put in the medicine. We don't know the ingredients of the medicine. Um, with the CMOS, you know what you're getting. You
Hmm.
know what's in there. You know you could do your research, and always do your research on everything.
Hmm. And at least with CMOS, I mean, I mean, I was doing some research on this, and I came across that they actually process CMOS to make carrageenan, which is basically like an emulsifier, a filler in foods to make it
Almond
thick,
milk.
and almond milk. And it's been getting some bad press. And of course, a lot of things that are processed are usually not the best. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to just use, CMOS in its natural state. You know what I mean? Once you soak it, I mean, again, Sabrina may go through a little process of how she prepared her CMOS, but she's not going to give away her goodies, but she'll probably give a little bit of how it's processed, how you can, prepare it. Um, but CMOS is really important to implement into your daily regimen.
Yes.
I also go ahead. I'm
And
sorry.
consistency is key with everything.
Hmm.
Consistency is key. So taking it daily, day and night, putting it in your smoothies, you can put it in your tea, your oatmeal, just about anything, your glass of juice, your glass of water, anything, there's no special way to take it. We could get creative with it. I do all kinds of things with my CMOS just so I make sure that, I give it to my kids. I make ices, I put it in the ice cream. You really can do anything with it.
Hmm. And you can also implement it in smoothies. And for those of you who know me, I'm a smoothie lover.
Yes.
So, you can put it into your smoothies, and it's a great way to implement your CMOS. And it doesn't have any taste. It actually takes the taste of whatever you put it with.
Yeah.
So if you're afraid of, you're a person that's like doesn't like tasting things, trust me, it does not. It does not. It doesn't have a taste. But for instance, like with Sabrina, she has one like called turmeric. What is this one? This is
This is turmeric.
Turmeric ginger, just turmeric.
Turmeric. This is just
Turmeric
turmeric
sea
CMOS.
moss.
And I put it in my smoothies. I put it in my tea.
You can put it in soups too,
You can
right?
put it in soup. You
Mhm.
can put it in basically anything.
And turmeric is also a great anti-inflammatory, and turmeric is great for pain. So it's a great combination, to put the turmeric, also with your sea moss. Also while I was doing some research, sea moss contains a certain polysaccharide, which is also known as like a carbohydrate, called laminin, and it's a beta glucan, and what it is also like a soluble fiber. So what that does, it helps you with digestion, it helps you go to the bathroom,
Yes.
right? So if
You
you're
eliminate the toxins
Mhm.
out your body
Exactly. So
and the mucus.
and also you can actually get rid of your mucus through your stool. So if you find you're having stool constipation issues, and when you do go to the bathroom and you're finding like phlegm in your stool, that's not a good thing, right? That's your stool can tell you a lot of what's going on in your body. So when you're taking CMOS, it can actually help support that process, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And I also wanted to add that CMOS is very high in iodine, which regulates and stabilizes our thyroid. Now, the thyroid gland is like the hard drive of our bodies. It has to function well. And when it doesn't, things start going out of whack. So if you have thyroid issues, the CMOS helps with stabilizing that because it provides the iodine necessary to keep it functioning normal, and that affects you with your energy, your mood, your vibe, yes, your gut. It affects pretty much everything, your nervous system, your digestive system, your circulatory system. It affects everything.
It does. It's as again we said in the beginning of this video, it's a marine superfood, and it's something that you really don't want to do without in your day to day. It's really just easy to implement it. It's CMOS is not only anti-inflammatory, but it's also antiviral. It's
Microbiome.
It's antibacterial. So it's really supportive in that instance. So you can have anything, especially also for women. if you're having issues with like menses issues, right? You may be having low in iron. Sea moss actually contains iron as well. So, and again, we spoke about chlorophyll, right? It contains chlorophyll, so which means oxygenates the blood. It also contains the iron, which is also for the blood.
Builds in the red blood cells.
Exactly. So if you
So if you're anemic,
exactly. And folate is also in sea moss, which basically also supports things like pregnancies or just a healthy reproductive system. You can do sea moss with. So anything else you?
um, yeah, it's just amazing. It's really amazing, and you absolutely will feel the difference once you start taking it. You're gonna have so much energy. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna look better. It does get rid of a lot of the belly fat.
So
you
we know
know,
ladies out there that they don't want the belly fat, so they want something to help them with that. So definitely, I mean, you want to talk about you have a detox, right? You have a 1 day detox.
I have a 1 day Seamoss smoothie detox, and basically, it's a customized detox 1 day detox plan. Maybe you had too much to eat over the weekend, or you just haven't been feeling like yourself. You're eating too much, you feel like you want to get a jump start with your weight loss, and you don't know where to start, but you want something that's going to cleanse you, that's going to detox you, to get started. And 1 day CMOS detox is a personalized, customized plan where you pick your fruits, your favorite fruits, you pick your favorite green, you let me know if you have any allergies, any allergic reaction to anything. And you pretty much drink water, your lemon water, and you start off with the green smoothie, and you drink 6 smoothies for the day along with your water, but you feel absolutely amazing after this detox. I had clients that said that they had pain in their bodies and inflammation after surgery, and they felt absolutely amazing after doing just this 1 day. It's realistic. Everyone can't do a 3 or 5 day. It takes a lot of self-control. I get it. It's hard to really refrain from eating food for 3 days, 5 days. So like the 1 day is really just a jump start. Like you made a decision, I want to get on my health grind. I want to make some changes, switch up my diet a little bit. I feel blah, whatever. And it helps you on that path.
It's a nice transition, as you said, especially if you're a person that, work in the corporate world, or you working, just different jobs, you just don't have the time to do it, like a 10-day, 21-day, detox. You can do this, 1 day detox just to trigger and kickstart that. Also, if you're having constipation, that's something. If you're not going to the bathroom, bowel movements are so important. You want to be going at least once a day. I mean, you should be going at least once after every meal, but at least every day. Should not be skipping a day in bowel movement, right? So if you are also constipated and having bowel and digestive issues, the CMOS 1 day detox will also be a good way to trigger that as well, because CMOS is a mucilaginous, which means it soothes the digestive tract, it soothes the stomach, it soothes the intestines, right? And it helps things to move in between, so it can expel through your body, because we should not be holding on to toxicity through the waste, because that's how when you hold on to all of that, that's toxicity that's being built up in your body. So you don't want to be holding on to all that. You want to be going to the bathroom every day.
Yes, so it's amazing. Check out my page, I Heart Seamoss New York, Instagram, Facebook, my website, iHeartSeamossNewYork.com, to order your products. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, anyone, we want to make this interactive. Anyone have any questions, or you want to make a comment, please, you could post your comment on the chat below or to the side, however it's showing up on your computer or on your phone. But definitely, CMOS, we don't want to take that for granted. I personally grew up hearing about CMOS. I'm Jamaican, and I personally heard about it, but I never really used it a lot. I just know it was something that I don't know, like when you drink it, I just didn't like the way it felt. However, as I got older, and I realized, okay, wow, this thing is really beneficial. I literally put it in my smoothies every day. You know what I mean? And because especially as a woman, you want to be getting all these iron, and also Seamoss contains zinc, right? So
Yes.
zinc is amazing for the immune system. It strengthens the immune system, and zinc also works as like an antiviral, right? And when you think about the pandemic that we're in right now, right?
Right,
They're actually
exactly.
talking about zinc.
Mhm.
So, we don't want to wait till you're getting sick, or, wait till
Right.
something happens.
Proactive.
Exactly. You
Be
want to start
proactive.
implementing into your day to day and making sure that, you implement it. It's just easy. You just take a spoonful, add it to your smoothie, add it. You can just mix it in if you just want to eat it like that, that's fine. Add it to your oatmeal. You can do something like that. Yes, Yvonne. Seamoss
Yes.
helps with
Hi,
the nerve.
Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. Yes, it does help with the nervous system. It supports the nervous system. Yep, Seamoss is great.
Yes, it actually helps with your mood. It also helps with
Yeah,
anxiety. So if you're
yeah.
suffering from anxiety, I have clients who have said that, they stop having anxiety, numbness in their body, their foot falling asleep, their hands falling asleep.
Mhm.
So it definitely helps with your nervous system as
Mhm.
well.
Mhm. And the thing is that CMOS also contains your fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, K, and fat soluble vitamins is also good for the immune system as well. So your vitamin A, your D, and every organ in the body has basically a receptor site for vitamin D. So you're good for hormone production, good for your immune system, just good for everything. My mother made it for us, linseed. Yeah, linseed, also known as flaxseed. So yes, you can blend up your sea moss. I mean, growing up in Jamaica, we know that we used to blend up just to support the libido. It used to be blend up with like sea moss and like flaxseed and some strong back and
Strong back and
this and
thing.
all that stuff blended up. And I know that's what's good for the men,
Yes.
right? And they'll add some
Men, get
ginseng.
on your Seamoss,
Exactly.
guys. Yes.
Exactly. And then they'll add some ginseng to it too to give it that boost. So they'll do these different things, and they add peanuts and pumpkin seeds. So these are different things that are added to help build up the men
Right.
libido.
And the
So
men can add it in their smoothies because it's a form of protein as well. So you don't have to use the preservatives and the unnatural stuff that they sell, in these vitamin stores. It's an all natural protein.
right. Yes, Yvonne, linseed is also known as flaxseed. In the Caribbean, I know in Jamaica we grew up knowing that has linseed is flaxseed. It's the same thing. Hi, Miss Yomi. Blessings. Hi, thank you for joining. We're here talking about sea moss and the benefits of sea moss and how it can be great for your body. So hopefully you guys been benefiting from this live. We're going to be doing this ever so often. We'll post it and let you know when, because it can be also great for other things as well.
Lots of other things.
So please stay tuned. I Heart Seamoss New York. Instagram. My Instagram is Truvine Wellness. Also Facebook, Truvine Wellness. If you have any questions or comments, you can send us an email. What's your email?
iHeartSeamossNewYork@gmail.com.
And mine is truevibewellness@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, you can hit us up. You can DM us. You can send us an email if you have any questions. My website is truevibewellness.com. And we're going to have other videos posting soon.
Hi, Yvonne. Yes, I actually do. So if you check out the website, you'll see I have different varieties of infused sea moss gels. So I have ginger, turmeric, moringa, the plain. I have some exotic flavors, pineapple and ginger, guava and ginger, mango and ginger. So, and lots of other great stuff to come.
So website, I'm actually going to type it in the chat for you guys. Let's type it. It says iHeartSeamossNewYork.com, or you can email iHeartSeamossNewYork@gmail.com. And then also I will post my email as well. The True Vine Wellness. Well, Miss Yvonne, I know you have my information as well, but let's see. I'll just put it here. And then my website is truevinewellness.com. That's .com. All right. So if you have any questions, just let us know. And yes, you can go to the website, or if you have any questions regarding the Seamoss and you would like to place your order, you can actually send Sabrina an email, or you can go on the website. um, about the Seamoss. Any other questions? Anyone has any questions? Oh, the website. Okay, yes, iheartseamoss.com, and the email address is there. Yes, yes, Yvonne, I know you have my information. So we would like to hear from you guys. You know, we all about wellness and we want everyone to benefit as much as possible. Because sometimes, you know, someone they could be in pain of something, they don't know what to do about it, they don't know, you know, what can they take, right? So they stay there in this suffering. And a lot of people tend to, can you order the juice? Well, I'm actually, I'll send you Sabrina's information to you, and you can ask her. I believe she does smoothies.
Yes.
So she does smoothies. And she can ship it to you. But you can talk to her offline. I will give you her information and you can contact her. Okay, Miss Yurmi. Um, and also, I think that's it. I want to try it. I want have yes, yes. She loves Miss Yvonne loves sea
Oh
moss.
yeah.
Yeah. So sea moss is great, and she also has some exotic lines too, like guava and sea moss,
Yes.
pineapple and ginger, and all these little these funky flavors. So
Right.
you know, so that's amazing. So so anyone else have any questions? Anyone else have any questions? Any suggestions? Any comments? I hope this was, you know, this was short but sweet. You know, we don't want to keep it too long. We just want to get to the point and, you know, discuss that. So we'll be back here again. So thank you everyone for
Thank
joining.
you.
Thank
We
you.
love you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for tuning in.
So wherever you are in the world, good evening, good night, good morning, and again, just let us know how you're doing and keep us posted. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach us. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.